Can't wait to clean this up later.
What's up, everybody? So, I just got done hunting the future site of our raised garden beds. Come this spring, this area will likely never be accessible to hunt again, so I made sure to do a nice, thorough sweep of the area before it was too late, and man, am I so glad I did. First up is this old, rusty pocket knife. While it is in absolutely awful condition and beyond any hope of restoration whatsoever, I still can't help but get super excited about these kinds of finds. This penknife is nothing to write home about, but I love it. Next up is a non-metallic find that happened to be in a hole I was digging. While it low-key reminds me of something from like Pokemon or maybe Magic the Gathering, it is actually an adapter that is used to allow 45 RPM records to play on a regular LP turntable. Now, I love my records, but I've never delved into the world of 45s, and I had no idea these even existed, so that was a really cool find. Next we have these little items. I'm not super sure about this little bullet-shaped thing. This, however, I believe to be part of a toy car. It may not be much, but I'll be adding it to my little toy car collection regardless. And these little washer-like items also piqued my interest a little bit. This smaller one here seems to have some additional details in the form of a couple of rings running around it. The other one is even more interesting to me because it has a knurled exterior and appears to have a threaded interior, which is not something I believe I've seen on a washer or whatever this is, so I'm curious about this. I'd like to know more about it. Anyway, moving on to what is actually my personal favorite find of the day. I unfortunately had this break while I was cleaning it, but it's not a huge loss because the main point of interest is in this ring, which has an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, ornate pattern on it. I'm of the belief that this used to be a door knocker, and I definitely plan on repurposing it to be used on a piece of furniture I own. And finally, we have the star of the show. I pulled yet another large scent out of my property. I believe this is the third large scent I've found here, and this one is in probably the worst shape of any I found thus far at all, but it is nonetheless always awesome to find one of these bad boys, and this one happened to be up against the inside of the deepest part of the retaining wall, which is going to be filled up to the top with dirt, and therefore would have likely been lost to time entirely. Because this one is in such rough shape already, I'm going to go ahead and be brave and toss it into the tumbler and see if it cleans it up at all. I know you're not supposed to try to clean them or yada yada, but you know, whatever, I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens. We'll have a follow-up to that. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks to everyone who tuned in, and I hope to see y'all next time.